Yo, 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 welcome back everybody. Let's get this thing going already. We missed another week. I think it's becoming a trend. Maybe we'll just do this a bi-monthly or every 2 week thing, but we'll see. I don't know how people do it, man, but you know, people keep churning out these videos, but here we are. We're gonna update the retirement savings challenge week. Now it's week 32 and 33. I think last time it was actually just week 31. But before we get to it, the challenge again, for those of you that don't know, um, this channel or this segment of this channel is my retirement savings challenge. I pledge $50 per week to be invested in a Roth IRA starting 2026, and we're going to be doing this for the next 5 years, and we'll see where it goes. If I'm consistent and we are able to save $50 a week for the next 5 years and averaging a 10% rate of return for the next 5 years, we should be close to 17,000. And this is the goal. I drew this up in an investment calculator. There's 5 years, a return rate of 10%. Your monthly compounding to 1667 is what it comes down to. 52 weeks of $50. That comes out to ending result after 5 years, about 16,918, rounded up to 17. And the main reason why I did this, why I started this, because I saw an article back with ARP regarding one of only 4 out of 5 people have something in retirement. So basically, 1 out of 5 don't have anything in their 50s. And I'm in my 50s. Um, I don't want that to be you. I don't want that to be either. Luckily, I started back in my 30s, but this exercise is just to show people that even when you're in your 50s, any any small thing can equate to bigger things. So in this case, $50 a week. If you can do 100, that's going to be even more. 500, even better. But in our case, $50 a week. This is the goal. So again, for the next 5 years, I'll be going through every transaction, every sell, every trade, every buy, and we'll start off with week 32, which is the week of August 10th, 2026. Monday, August 10th, we deposited $50 into the Schwab Roth IRA, and on the same day, about $10 worth of Vici at a sales price of as a share price of $26.14. Moving on Wednesday, August 12th, we bought a $10 fractional share of SCHD at a share price of $34.14. $10 of SCHG at 35.64, and then we did smaller fractional shares, $5 to Meta at 581.73 cents, and another $5 fractional share to Vici at 25.99. um, Later on that week, Friday 8/14, we bought another fractional share, $5 worth of SCHG at $35.84, and then another fractional share of Meta at 594.63 cents. And last but not least, we received 54 cents from Maine, in which we drift back into Maine. So essentially, we made it 54 cents bigger. Um, Moving along, week 33, which is the week of August 17th, 2026. On Monday, August 17th, we deposited our 33rd week straight of $50 into the Schwab IRA, or Roth IRA. I'm sorry. And then we bought three $10 fractional shares. One with SCHD at 34.36. Another for SCHG at 35.68, And last but not least, we got Meta at 568 and 20 cents. The next day, Tuesday, August 18th, if you can see, Meta slowly dipping down. So we bought another $10 worth at a share price of 552.64. And on Thursday, we did the same thing. Bought another $10 fractional share because it dipped again. Now it's at 540.94. And on Friday, August 21st, we got a dividend from QQQI of $1.38, in which we drip right back into QQQI. So that's what it looked like for the last couple weeks. This is the holdings performance for the entire 33 weeks we've been doing this. So individual stocks, that all 8 of these holdings represent 43% of the portfolio. So we got Amazon at positive 28.61%. Got ARCC at positive 6.44%. You got Main at 14.65%. Meta, as you can see, it's been dipping down, and it's down negative 7.59%. It's Meta was one of my stronger ones, and now it's just getting deeper in the red, and I'll share my thoughts with you later on about that. We got Microsoft at 24%, 24.65%. You got Nvidia at 16.98%. You got Visa at 22.91%. And last but not least, we have Vici at negative 0.24. Looking at my ETFs, all 5 of them represent 57% of the portfolio. We got JEPQ at 0.23%, basically even. You got QQQI at a negative 2.04%, SCHD at a positive 10.49%. We've got SCHG at a positive 9.94%, and SPMO still at a negative 1.79%. And we got a little bit of cash left carrying over for next week, week 34 of $1.07. This is the total information, total investment analysis. We've got $50 times 33 weeks. We've got into this account invested 1,650, and the portfolio balance as of week 33 is at 1,793 and 1 cent, which represents an 8.67% unrealized gain, which is not bad. So in dollar terms, if I were to sell everything today, I would have made $143.01, which isn't bad. It's $143 I didn't have before, and and again, it's the name of the game is not to lose money, and the more gains, the better. So, final thoughts. I just wanted to give myself props for 33 straight weeks of $50 invested. That's that's the name of the game. Just keep consistent. And 33 weeks isn't really anything to poo-poo about. It's sometimes to create a habit, you need what, maybe 2, 3 months worth, which is what, 12 times. We're doing it 33 weeks, and it's becoming more of a what's second nature, or just it's just a non-negotiable. It's a thing to do. You make however you can put $50 in there a week, you do it. I just do it. I don't even blink, and that's where I wanted to get at. It's kind of like working out. It's hard to start working out because you get sore. You get, you just get, but once you get going, it's it's much easier. You can just work out and manage the soreness, and in our case, manage the ability to absorb $50 less than what you were spending before. And That's the name of the game. So hopefully we can keep that up for week 34 next week. At the meantime, I wanted to share my thoughts on Meta. Meta is one of the companies I'm really bullish on, but what I don't like is I don't like to put um, too many eggs in one basket. As much as I like Meta, it's already at 10% of this portfolio, and I told myself I wanted to keep every holding at about 5% or less, and that's individual stocks. Um, and in individual stocks as a whole, I didn't want it to be more than 40%. And as I said earlier, we are at 43%, and it's not something I want. I want most of this portfolio to be in ETFs. Um, and so that's what I'm working towards. Just that Meta keeps dipping, and when I see something on sale, I cannot not invest in it, or especially something that I feel strongly about. And I think that maybe in the short term, it may bite me in the butt, but I think in the next 5 years, we'll be looking back and seeing this as a great opportunity to buy. I just don't like to be overextended into one holding, but it is what it is, and if the lower in the 500s Meta goes, I probably will still buy it. I just makes me a little nervous to be putting too many eggs in one basket. But I think that I'm trying to be disciplined. For every dollar I spend into Meta, maybe I'll promise myself to match that in the ETFs. That way everything balances out. But we will see. We don't know. For next week, Meta might jump up 20%, and we're faced with do we cash in or not? So, but like I said, we're in this for the next 5 years, so we're just gonna keep going. Don't the less drama, the better. Just keep doing it. So that said, I'm not a financial advisor. This is just for you and me to discuss. How what I'm thinking. And if you like what you're hearing, you can like, subscribe, comment, tell me what you think. If I'm being too paranoid, or if meta's too much, or anything, just let me know. That way we can both learn from each other and help make the community grow, and hopefully help somebody to invest in their retirement, because that's the whole thing about this challenge. All right. So until then, we'll see you on week 34. Hopefully we can do this. We can go back to 1 week at a time. It's just hard, but with the last my senior kid in high school going back to school, maybe I'll have a little bit more free time, and we can get this going. But until then, have a good one. Enjoy the rest of your summer, and we'll see you.